President Biden making an unannounced visit to Ukraine's capital city of Kyiv just days before the anniversary of Russia's invasion of the country. Our Annie Brown talked with one Lexington man with family in Ukraine about the ongoing conflict. Annie?
I sat down with Edward Svistun, who lives in Lexington, but whose entire family lives in Ukraine. He reflects on the past year when his own life and his family's lives were turned upside down by war. Take a look.
I'm very glad that we are pushing them the way we are, but the price is very, very high for sure.
Edward Svistun's whole family lives in the Rivne region of Ukraine, where it's relatively peaceful. As peaceful as it can be when a war is raging around you.
It's constant worry and anxiety. You know, you just don't know what can happen next day. All it takes is few hours and the situation can change in seconds.
We spoke with Svistun on the eve of his little brother's birthday. He's wistful as he talks about his brother, whom he's never met, having left his home country 7 years ago. He tells me he wishes he could visit him for his birthday.
Like I said, a lot of times you kind of gotta try to catch that few hours when they have electricity, and when they do have electricity, they're trying to do their chores around the house and stuff too. So it's really weird, like 21st century, and you know, people don't have electric and stuff like that, basic stuff like that.
Svistun fears for his family's safety, saying the ongoing blackouts in Ukraine prevent him and his family from speaking as often as he'd like. He says he has friends in the Ukrainian army who've been injured and then sent back to the front.
The fight is very intense. It's really, really bad. I actually have a friend, he been injured twice already, and luckily he's still alive. It wasn't very serious, but he was injured. He was in the hospital, and he just went to the front lines third time. It's really bad.
And he says the pain of war isn't just felt personally. It feels like a countrywide betrayal. He says Russia and Ukraine were like brothers, similar in culture and similar in faith. All that tainted by war.
We are two Orthodox countries, and we share same faith. And now there is such a separation. It's crazy. It's very sad.
Now I asked Svistun whether he thought the war would end soon. He says he doesn't see an end in sight. Annie Brown, ABC 36 News.